Hello, I'm back. This is my second attempt because I made the same mistake I always make, and I didn't watch the last video I made to remember what I was doing. I remember now. I need more crystal so I can finish that. So I looked it up like I said I was going to, and there's an area to get crystal over there, which I think is probably that little cave that I already knew about, but it doesn't have a whole lot of crystal. I can find crystal over at Buffalo Island, I assume somewhere on the mountains. And then there's a whole bunch of crystal over on the volcano. So that's where I'm gonna go look. Um yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't think wait. Actually, how much metal do I need? Because if I need to go on a metal run, I'm gonna go on a metal run. Is anything in here? There's still metal in there. And that metal is staying in there. So I need the metal in here, which I still have quite a bit of. Excuse me. Okay. So it's only crystal. I'm still good on smithing phase. Okay. Yep, so crystal it is. I need a... Hold on, my pick. I need to repair my pick real quick. I'm just gonna repair this one because this one's so good. Well, it's journeyman. It's better than anything else I have. Can't I repair it? Do I not have everything? Okay. It was only half dead, but considering I have quite a bit more crystal to get, might as well. Okay, so first I'll go to this cave over here. And then I will go to probably Buffalo Island, because I don't remember ever seeing crystal over there. So it'd be nice to find where the crystal is. I do know where this cave is, kinda. Also, I'm not 100% sure how long this video is gonna be. Because, a ghost kinda ended up hurting my wrist. So, this cat, he has his favorite toy. His favorite toy is it's like a stuffed bird, kinda. And he loves it so much. He also likes playing fetch, which is kinda weird, but he likes to play fetch. I went to pick up the bird to play fetch with him. And of course he's a cat, so he doesn't play fetch like a dog. He doesn't drop it and let you pick it up. He tries to grab it every time I go to pick it up. Oh, hey, there's the cave, I think. And I went to pick it up. His claw, like, hooked onto my wrist. Whoops, wrong button. And it, like, his claws are longer than his sister's. I don't know why. I guess it's his genetics, but they hook a lot more. So his claw ended up hooking on my wrist, like, obviously under the skin. The actual, like, on the outside injury isn't bad. But, damn, it hurts, because he basically stabbed my wrist with his claw. And it doesn't sound, like, when I say it out loud, it doesn't sound like it should hurt. But it does. Quite a bit. And I'm used to getting hurt by them, because obviously they're my cats. I'm used to having cats. Is this decoration, or can I actually get this? I think it's decoration. Damn, that's annoying. That'd be a lot of crystal I could get otherwise. I can't see anything. I'm stuck. Oh shit, I'm stuck. Hold on. Okay. So yeah, this episode might be a little short. It's at the part of my wrist where it, like, bends. So it's the worst part it could possibly be at. I can't do, like, anything. I want to crochet, and I can't. Because when you crochet, your wrist is turning and bending a lot. So I can't crochet. I could sew, probably, but I'm just like, I need a video soon anyway, so I'll just make a video and hope that this doesn't bother me, which, since I'm only using my mouse, it shouldn't. If I was using... If I was using my controller, it would probably bother me, because the way I kind of move my wrists a lot with my controller. But, we'll see. I mean, so far, I'm fine. Sap. I was about to be so mad. Ooh, it has gunpowder, though. And Gilly. I'm gonna be getting that. I should make it, yeah. That's a good job. At least to me. My definition of good in this game is probably a lot different than a lot of people. But yeah. I feel like I'm complaining about something so small. I'm not really complaining. I'm more just saying if this video is not super long or anything. Which it probably will be. I'll probably just deal with it and do it anyway. But yeah, and that happened yesterday. In, like, the morning. I did not have a good day yesterday. Well, I had a good day other than getting hurt. I did not have a good night and morning, is what I should say. Why is that blue? Excuse me? That's a Carno. Why are you, like, iridescent? Oh, it's just your coloring. Wow, that's just a lot of predators. Okay, goodbye. I had sleep paralysis not last night, the night before. So the night that I ended up getting my wrist hurt. Which was fun. That was only my second time ever getting sleep paralysis. The first time wasn't scary at all. I got, like, way lucky the first time. And I know what caused it the first time. I was really stressed because my dad ended up in the hospital after his knee surgery. So that's why that happened, because I was way stressed. Holy shit, there's a whole lot of metal up here. Oh, there's crystal too. Yay. So I know why that happened. And that wasn't scary at all, because the only thing that happened was I heard a voice really similar to my dad's say, "I know you're awake." Which, out of context, that kind of sounds creepy. But it sounded like my dad's voice, so I didn't even think about it, because it was sleep paralysis, but I was half awake, like, I wasn't thinking straight. I wasn't, like, conscious, if that makes sense. So it really wasn't scary, and I'm like, oh, Dad's okay, he's home. I realized I couldn't speak, so I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna go back to sleep, because I can't talk for some reason. So that's what happened. I couldn't see anything. I'm sure it would have been scarier if I could have actually seen something. But I always cover my head in a throw blanket, because I don't like light. It's very contradictory, because I cannot sleep if there is no light in my room, but I also can't sleep if there is light. So there's normally light in my room from, like, my speaker. My speaker has a light around it. So that's normally what gives the light in my room. And then I use my blanket to just cover my face, so that way I can't actually see the light. Okay, Saber. There's no more crystal over here, so I guess it doesn't really matter if that Saber is there. There is a whole bunch of metal, though. I need to remember that. I think there was more crystal over on this one. But that's why I'm pretty sure that was less scary because I didn't see anything. Because my eyes were covered. Which my eyes were covered this time too, and I'm really thankful because this time was way worse. So last time it was just a voice, that was it. And it was my dad's voice, so I didn't think much of it. Right. This time... Did that saber really... It really did. Okay. This time... It was a woman's voice I didn't know. And... What made it worse and actually scared me was it felt like someone touched my shoulder. Like, I was laying on my side, and it literally felt like someone was leaning over me and touched my shoulder. She said something that actually freaked me out, but now I can't remember what it was. I pretty much forgot it after I went back to sleep. But it freaked me out like crazy. The touching my shoulder is what freaked me out the most. Feeling like someone was leaning over me didn't help. But the actually feeling like someone touched my shoulder definitely freaked me out the most. And it was a voice I didn't know either. Which I didn't know sleep paralysis could change so drastically. Like, I know it's different kind of every time. Normally it's like different creatures you see or something like that. And I know just hearing the voices is one that happens, which is why I didn't think much of it. I didn't know it could feel like someone was touching you, which is insane to me. Because I've done some research into it. And, like, I know seeing things is common. I know hearing things is common. I don't think I've ever heard of anything actually feeling like you get touched. And I'm just like, okay, that was great. Perfect. And I really don't get scared by nightmares anymore. Because I have so many so often. I don't know why. If I'm having a dream, 95% of the time it is a nightmare. I don't know why. I don't watch horror movies or anything like that. Because I am a coward. I don't watch anything like that. But I have nightmares very frequently. So normally, stuff like that doesn't freak me out. But, ooh, it definitely did this time. And I don't even know what triggered it that time. I hate using that word because of the way people use it. But that's the only word I can think of to use. I hate not knowing what caused it, because the last time it was stress, and it was pretty obvious it was stress, because my dad was at the hospital, and it was when COVID got really bad, too, so I couldn't, like, visit him, only my mom could go, because I was a teenager at that point, so this was a while ago, so I've gotten pretty lucky on the amounts of sleep paralysis dreams I've had. Hold on one second. I need to see how much crystal I have. Not a lot. I guess I'm going to the volcano. So, yeah. That's something interesting that happened to me, I guess. I had sleep paralysis, and it was actually terrifying this time. Because my first time it wasn't. Which I know I got really lucky on that. Always covering my eyes, I feel like gets me really lucky too, because you know, I know exactly what creature I would probably see. I don't know if it's an indie movie. There's this movie, it's European, I think, because all the actors sound European. It's called The Babadook. Back when I was in high school, my last 2-3 years were horrid. Like, horrible, I swear. That is the most depressed and other thing that goes with depressed I don't think I'm allowed to say I have ever been. And I was just, like, constantly stressed. And I had this reoccurring dream, and this monster looked exactly like the Babadook, if you know what it is. If you get scared easily, he's not like scary, he's creepy, in my opinion. I don't like designs like his, though. Don't look him up if you get scared super easily or anything like that. But I don't like his design. And I had this reoccurring, it wasn't the same dream every time. It was different every single time. But the monster was the same. And I was just, which was kind of like sleep paralysis. Kinda, because it took place in my room every single time. The first time, he was kinda... The first time, I think he was at the foot of my bed, like just standing there, kind of like how you would imagine sleep paralysis normally goes, but it was a dream. Because I could talk to him. I literally talked to him on the third one. The first one was him just standing at the foot of my bed. The second one, he moved to the right, like, bottom side of my bed. And he was just standing there. Like, he wasn't ever doing anything. But I always had these dreams when I was super stressed, so I kind of just started calling him my stress monster, because that's what he was, pretty much. Then the third one is when I talked to him. It was also the last one I had with him, because I think I stopped being scared of him. He was just on my roof, like, or ceiling. He was on my ceiling, just like, looking down at me like a spider, kinda. I don't know how to describe it. You can pretty much just imagine it's like a person sitting on the roof. You know, every horror movie cliche type thing. Hey, a bison. But at that point I was kind of so like desensitized to him that I literally just said, "What are you doing on my ceiling?" Like, I wasn't even scared at that point. I'm just like, "What are you doing?" I was just more confused on why he was up there. I don't know. I stopped having that dream after I talked to him, though. Which is kind of... I don't know. Not ironic. That's not the right word. Interesting. I don't know. I don't know how dreams work. But I know every time I got super stressed in high school, he showed up. And there's a wyvern right there. The bad part is all the crystal is really, really close to the wyvern trench. I know there's more that isn't, but I kind of would rather stay as close to home as I can. I want to get the greenhouse done quickly. My brain, where is this crystal? There's crystal. Get the crystal. Okay, well I got hardly anything from that. That's great. Get fly, please. More crystal. I just have to be careful. But yeah, my dreams are great. I remember back in high school when I had a psychology class. My, what was it, junior year, I think? And the teacher, we were talking about dreams, I think, at that point. Something about dreams, I can't remember. That dragon isn't following me, right? I got really close to it. No, okay. And she talked about, like, waking up and writing what your dreams was, and then, like, coming into class and sharing it. I can't remember which dream I told her about. I told her about a nightmare I had at that point. And she ended up just saying, maybe don't tell yours, because my nightmares are pretty vivid. And I'm like, yeah, that's probably a good idea. Oh, wyvern. You know, I like the detail of all the bones really close to the wyvern trench. That makes sense. I guess I'm going farther from base than what I wanted, but it's okay. As long as I get crystal. Which there's probably more crystal up here, but I'm scared of wyverns. But yeah, that was fun. I liked that class. It was a really small class. I think there was like 10 people in it max. So it was really small and like everyone was nice and all that. Small classes are the best ones. They just can't happen often. I don't know why that class was so small. I guess because not a lot of people signed up for it or something. But I liked it. More crystal! Hi, Mantis. Yes, come attack me. Is that all? I don't think so. I'm just gonna be quick about this. Something else happened yesterday, and I can't remember what it was. And I can't remember if it was good or bad. So I guess it was more neutral, considering I can't remember it. I don't know, my brain doesn't work sometimes. I'm sure that's a very noticeable thing at this point. I really can't remember what else happened. I don't think I did a whole lot yesterday. I think I ended up just crocheting, which did not help my wrist, but I didn't realize at that point. It wasn't hurting too bad yesterday, and then I woke up this morning and I'm like, well, I'm not doing much today. It's on my right hand, which is my dominant hand, which means I can't do anything. It's annoying. Come here, spider. Can you pick up spiders? Was I too low? I can't pick you up. There we go. There we go. Okay. Sweet. Crystal. You would think those ones would give you more than 15, but the little ones give you the same amount. But, oh well. I could have sworn there was somewhere, maybe it's farther down here, or more towards the front. There was a whole bunch of crystal I found at one point. Well, here's the whole bunch of metal, I think. Oh no, it's just the plants that look like metal. There's some metal here, but not a whole lot. Oh, that's what else I forgot. I added a whole bunch of decoration mods again. I have like 3, 4 more added now. I also know what base I'm gonna build, but I don't know where I'm gonna build it. So the next few episodes might be me trying to figure out where I want to build the new base. I'm not really sure yet. I don't know. I think that's all. I can't think of anything else. I mean, the amount of crystal I have right now is enough to finish my greenhouse. Then maybe by the time I need more, because there's greenhouse parts for this base I want to build, maybe by the time I need more, things will have respawned. Because, wow, things do not want to respawn. Specifically, it seems like resources aren't wanting to. Like, I'm not having trouble with the creatures now. Now I'm having trouble with resources not spawning. I don't know. Maybe I'm not spending enough time close to where they spawn, maybe? I don't know, genuinely. Hey, drop. Polymer I will take. Metal arrow I guess I'll also take. Mind wipe tonic. Oh! I've heard of those, but I've never actually used one. That might be good for me to use, to be honest, because I did not put my points where I wanted them. Yes, come here so I can... Okay, is that all? Can I get this drop without dying? Okay, back to base we go. Hopefully I'll find some crystal on the way. Crystal that is not by dragons, preferably. I wonder if there's anywhere else decently close by that has crystal. I've noticed when it comes to like crystal, it kind of tells you where the metal... So I looked at the resource map, is what I'm talking about, sorry. I looked at the resource map to tell me where to find crystal. And metal, it kind of tells you when there's a big deposit of it. But it doesn't tell you that with crystal. It doesn't, there's like no way to tell whether it's just a few pieces or a shit ton of it. Which is kind of annoying. Hold on one second. Either I'm getting sick or my allergies are getting really, really bad. Because I've been coughing for like 3 days now. It could just be allergies. But it's also getting colder out, so it could be me getting sick. Who knows? I sure don't. I can never tell. Oh hey, a whole group of bison. Whoa, 140. I have 2 already. I don't have to worry about them. I still need to get a cat. Is there more crystal down here? Maybe somewhere? Okay, Bron. Nope, that's a Diplo. I'm just gonna go back to base. I'll make what I can. And just hope stuff starts respawning, because otherwise I'm slightly screwed. I'll figure it out, I guess. I mean, I'm sure there's more crystal deposits somewhere, but the ones in the desert's the most concentrated that I've found. It is the most concentrated. If you know of any other areas where it's more concentrated, go ahead and tell me, because crystal is something I'm going to really, really need. It seems to be the thing I'm using the absolute most right now. Okay. Okay, so I only need 3 triangle. Greenhouse, I forgot I just typed it. So I need 3 of these. And then my greenhouse will finally be done. Not really, because I have to put crop plots in it, but you get the point. Okay. Let's put these up real quick. I also have to irrigate. I hit every wrong button possible every time. I know it. Yay! My first greenhouse is done. Not entirely. The shell is done. How about I say that? The shell is done. Okay. I think I'm gonna need more water reservoirs. I need to look at the range on this. I'm pretty sure it's not enough. Range. Yeah, okay, so I need one to go here. I'm gonna leave that up. And I'm gonna... Actually, I might just be able to make one. Okay. I'm gonna need this, I think, too. Pretty sure. So, place. I'm gonna place this here. I might need another one just so I have full coverage. Okay, yeah, I'll make one more just so I have full coverage of it. Put it right over here. Okay, and I don't need the thing open on that. I don't need to see its range. I can tell from these guys that it's gonna be enough. I technically could have moved this farther away because its range goes way past the pump, but it's fine. Okay, and this, I think I'm gonna put... So this is basically the center front of it. Easier to go this way. Keep on this line. Yay! Did I place that the wrong way? I don't know. Okay, now I need crop plots. I don't know how many I need. I'm not gonna put any in the center. I think I honestly might just... Debates. So if I put one here... If I put two here, like line them up. Either I put two here and don't put one here. Two here. I want this to look decent, okay? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna start with 8. Actually, I'm gonna start with 9 because I can put one right there. I'm gonna start with 9. Crop plots are in my inventory. Is the price the same? The price is the same. So, can I get all the material to make 9 of them? So, fiber. I'm not gonna bother doing math, so I'm just gonna pull 2,000. That's all that I have. Okay. Keyboard. Thank you. I'm gonna pull 1,000 wood because it weighs more. And how much stone do I have? I need 1,000 stone. Nice. I have 1,000. Okay, and I can make 11. I'm gonna make 9 to start, though. What is this? Packed planted boxes. Planting soil. Plant pots with unique qualities and attributes. Okay. Okay. I have a different plant mod than this now, which I think I'm gonna like the new plant mod over this one. Back to the greenhouse. Kinda hate how you have to go into third person for some things. Okay. And are you all irrigated? Not irrigated. Do you take a minute, or are these ones only irrigated? Okay. These are irrigated. This is irrigated. This is. This is. Okay, so they all are. It just took a second. Nice. Okay, and I have 300 greenhouse effect. Yay. Now. I could, in theory, put some here, because, no, because then I'd still have to walk over them. I want this to look good, okay? I might just put one... Oh, I could snap them off of this. I could put like 2 to 3 more, just going straight from this and make it a U. That should work. 2 more. Why not? I'll make all of them. Okay. I could, in theory, place 1 more. So, what am I out of? Thatch, isn't it? Nope, stone. Okay, let me get stone if I'm close enough. I only need 1 more, so I'm just gonna pull 100. I don't know why I did it that way. My brain stopped working. Ta-da! Nice. Okay. And that gave me 12 altogether, I think. Pretty sure. Because it was 9, 10, 11. Yep, 12. Okay. Now I can let my beetle friend wander around. Oh wait, I don't have a Fiomia yet. What do I do? I can get a Fiomia and, like, build in this area and let the Fiomia be down there. I think that's gonna be the best way to do it. Also, do they make oil or do they need oil? I've done this before. I have started a greenhouse before. But I'm not 100% sure. It's been a little while. Let me put stuff up real quick. Better. That's gear. Sap is not something that goes bad, surprising. What is sap even used for? I don't even know. I'll just put it with consumables, I guess, and everything else. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to pick up the bed up here and put this bunk bed down. Pick up. And I want the bunk bed to be down. Okay, I'm not gonna get this perfect, and that's kind of gonna annoy me, but I'm gonna... Okay, it's fine. Also, that is a really short bunk bed. Considering my character looks like I'm at hip level half the time, that's really short. I'm gonna put this other bed in the new one. All of this can go into here, though. Faster way to do it. Uh... Sap is consumables. Nope, wrong button. Every wrong button possible. Okay. I'm gonna go put this cooked prime fish meat in the fridge. It's still gonna go bad sooner or later. I still have 17 cooked prime meat, which is nice. I'm gonna put a bed. Ah! Okay. I'm gonna put the bed over here. Random sloped wall. And I think the only thing I need is the egg incubator. That's what it's called. The egg incubator. It's the only thing I need technology-wise for the new area, or new base. Whoa, it is very red and very foggy. See, the fog used to not be this bad for me. It used to be invisible and now it's not. It's very pretty though. This is very pretty. Wait, can I get rid of... There's a photo mode. Hold on, I have to look. There's a photo mode. That's not what I was thinking. But... Okay, can I get rid of this? The camera photo thing? Place marker, move down. Advanced settings. Okay, how do I get rid of the photo mode setting things? I don't know. Does it say anywhere how to get rid of it? Hmm. Block, unlock target. F. Aha! Yay! I can take screenshots without my character in it now. Nice. I don't know. The sky is really pretty and very pink. I'm literally just gonna take a picture of this. Okay, how do I get out? There we go. Okay, so that's not super hard. I kind of keep forgetting about the thing, to be honest. Okay. What is the next thing to do? Biomia. Right, I'm working on the greenhouse. I need to build that in, too. So, let me see what walls I already have. I don't have any. To be honest, anyway, I think I want to make thatch foundations and triangle foundations and make um like an actual floor down there. I think that's going to be the best way to do it. I need more thatch, of course. I know I'm going to need more thatch. A lot more thatch. Um how much does this take compared to the wood ones? 7, 2, and 10. Okay, keyboard. Quarter, where are you? That's a ceiling. Am I blind? Yes, kinda. 3, 20, and 5. Okay, the thatch ones are the railings are a lot cheaper wood-wise. So I might use the thatch since I have my stuff on indestructible anyway. You can call that cheating all you want. I like my build things not being destroyed. Ooh. That's really pretty. Okay, it doesn't tell me which ones are optimized for them and which ones aren't, which is kind of annoying, but... Oh well. Floating foundation? Wow, that's pretty cool. That's an idea. Does all this stuff have cosmetics? Apply cosmetics? Ah, yes, okay. So all of this does have just cosmetics onto it. Okay. Okay. Nice to know. What was I doing? Oh, right, I'm building in. I got distracted. I'm gonna place these, what I can of these. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna have to pick that up. I did not think about this. Well, let's hope this doesn't mess it up real quick. That should be okay, I think. Okay, so... Can my... Okay. Hold on a second. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this. Okay, I might have made those thatch foundations for no damn reason. I'm gonna check my water to make sure it's still working. Yep. I know there's a way to just like build it in. I guess I can just try and build it in. The bad part is I'm out of thatch, so I can't make any more. That's annoying. I could destroy all this stuff because I don't need any of this. I'm gonna go on the ground and not risk. Whee! Destroying my stuff that I have made. Okay, so place all of these. Okay, that's not what I wanted you to do, but okay, whatever. And that might work for this. Kinda. Can you place for me? Okay. That won't work. Will give me a decent amount of thatch back. I'm gonna Pickup gun. How do I... That's not what I wanted. Nope. How do I switch? Nope. Nope. Questions, questions, questions. How do I get this to work? Can I look? Does it tell me? Tools, pickup gun. Okay, can you tell me how to switch? That would be great. I did it somehow on keyboard, on controller, and now I don't know what it was. I hate pressing just random buttons. But I might have to. I should be far enough away. Whoops. Please tell me that didn't tell them to... Did they just move? No, I just... I don't know what that does. I don't want to destroy this by hand. That's going to be annoying. There has to be a way to change this. How? I hate pressing random keys so much. Oh, shoot. Okay. Well. That's nice to know. No, go away. I legitimately do not know what key it is. Okay. That's annoying. That's a whistle. Oh, that's nice to know. I did what now? Okay. Okay, the pickup gun's slightly annoying. That's not gonna work. I just have to do it by hand, which is even more annoying. Okay, hold on. See, this is why it's gonna be annoying. And the demolish gun would be amazing. But no! I can't find the damn key! And I don't need all these, so I might as well do this. I guess maybe I need to go back and watch syntax videos and see if he maybe says which key it is to switch them. Because I cannot find which key it is. At all. Which is really annoying. And I found it on the controller, I think. But I can't remember what it is now, so even if I go to the controller, I'll just be pressing random buttons. At least I'm getting thatch back, even if it's not a whole lot. Okay. That's not what I was really thinking, but okay. Oh shoot, the ceilings! Oh well. Okay, the best way I could probably do the ceilings would be by placing this wall. That works. This is taking a while. Oh, it is taking a while. It's an hour already. I'm sorry. Hold on one second. Actually, I think I'm going to end this video here. I'm just going to finish demolishing these off video, and then I will come back when I am done. So, if it's nighttime, have a good night. If it's daytime, have a good day, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye!